For this story, let's go to Old Town to meet, please, Mr. Dick Miller. Now, go back into the 1980s and 90s, you'd see him all the time here in the park in Old Town on a horse, part of the mounted patrol.
I was the mounted patrol.
And the thing is, for most of a decade, he and his horse became so familiar around this park. Codi was the horse's name, and Dick can tell you that horse was special.
How do you say it? He was smart.
Codi lived here at the Seeley Stables in Old Town, where Codi and Dick worked as a team on patrol. The two of them were like one entity, perfectly suited to their role. Codi never got rattled by crowds.
I used to take him in buildings and into garages, the parking garages and stuff like that.
Over the years, they were such a familiar sight in the park that visitors, kids got to know them, looked forward to Dick Miller and Codi always being there.
I used to dance with him. You know, during Cinco de Mayo, we'd go out in the middle of the plaza, you know, in front of the stage, and the mariachis or whoever was up there playing music, you know, and I danced to the music. These are photos, you know, from visitors, you know, that sent me copies.
In fact, the image of Dick Miller on horseback became so widely distributed, such a popular souvenir.
At one point, I thought perhaps my image and the horse image was on every refrigerator in every country in the world.
So it was very hard, very difficult for all the friends that horse had made in Old Town when in 1995, at the age of 21 years, Codi developed an intestinal blockage and died.
We had created such a bond. It's the same thing you do with your dog. If you're really a dog person and you become a unit. It's kind of like losing an arm.
And that might be where the story ends, but I do want to show you something. Let's take a walk over to the east side of the Old Town Transit Center, and just where you come up the stairs from the underpass heading into Old Town, look.
There it is.
It's a little memorial placed back then by trolley construction workers and others who came to know Codi, Old Town's favorite horse. Look for it, and when you find it, remember Codi and Dick Miller who loved him and their story about San Diego. Love these stories, and if you do too, here's what you have to do if you want to see more of them, because we've got so many of them ready. All you need to do is click on the subscribe button, and then you'll know when they're ready to go.